It's about 4 p.m. West Coast time on Tuesday, July 29th. It's an article in Rolling Stone about some polling. And again, this, I think, is 100% perfectly reflective of the American electorate, which is comprised, I believe, primarily of morons. Rolling Stone, according to Rolling Stone, despite extensive coverage of President Donald Trump's self-dealing and profiteering off of the presidency, from issuing billions of dollars in crypto coins that grant access to the presidency and the White House, to accepting a $400 million luxury jet from a foreign government, by a 5-point margin, voters prefer Republicans over Democrats on the issue of corruption. The poll was conducted by Democratic firm Impact Research on behalf of the progressive group and Citizens United on the question of which party was more corrupt. 49% of voters said the Democratic Party was more corrupt. 44% said the Republican Party was. In a rage blackout-inducing twist, the polling also found that despite the staggering, previously unfathomable scale of Trump's corruption, the president's rating on corruption runs about 8 points ahead of his approval numbers in the districts surveyed. One of the reasons for this, suggested in Citizens United Director Tiffany Mueller, is that voters just perceive Trump as being outside the system. Quote, what we heard from voters in focus groups was that they give him credit for changing a system that they feel is really broken. They might not like all the changes, but they are willing to give him some leeway because he is not coming in and just doing things the same way. And he talks a lot about taking on corruption. His message around taking on government waste, draining the swamp, taking on corruption, has maintained some credibility for him on these issues, even while we see him lining his own pockets. Voters prefer Republicans on the issue of corruption by a 5-point spread. And they just think Donald Trump gets to operate outside of the law because he's a maverick or some bullshit like that. We are a nation of morons.